Go ahead.
Good. All right. Season 1, Episode 1, Cooking with Coach Wenrick. I've got 3 pounds of meat here, and we're going to show you how to make some giant loaf of meat, or as some would call it, a meatloaf. Start with your 3 pounds of meat. Put some milk in there. I don't measure stuff, so that's probably about good. Crack a couple of eggs. I'm going to go with 3. 3 pounds of meat. We'll go 3 eggs. Give us some breadcrumbs here. Some Worcestershire sauce, or however you say that. Alright, I gotta open up the other one.
Does it have a seal on it?
Alright. Oh, there we go.
Well, that's thick.
That is.
Worcestershire steak sauce.
Steak sauce.
Want to go down and get the other one?
We'll see how that works. We'll make it work. Alright. Some salt and pepper. I like a lot of salt. Yeah, a little bit more. Maybe I need pepper. Now, I didn't want to chop up any garlic cloves, so I kind of took the lazy way. I'm going to go with the garlic powder. Sprinkle some of that in there. I like my stuff a little spicy, so I brought some paprika.
Paprika's not spicy at all. It's sweet.
I should have did this without the audience.
We do have cayenne pepper though.
And there's no certain amount of cheese. I love cheese, so I'm going to put a lot of cheese in this. If you don't like cheese, don't put cheese in yours. Go with that. I do have to chop up an onion, so I might have to pause the video here for a second so I can get that all.
You're not petty, dude. This is my little assistant.
Are you filming? Oh.
You are?
Yeah.
This is my little filming assistant, Phil. He's going to show you how to chop an onion. Hopefully, still have all 10 fingers remain.
Peel off all the old outside stuff. Nobody wants that. Let's take the edge, cut that away. He wants to use half an onion in this for 3 pounds. Seems a little light, but it's his meal. Coach Wenrick clearly knows what he's doing with big pieces of ground meat, so I'm going to assist him in cutting onions. So I split it that way, cut it along the side and in the middle. Now henceforth we have diced onions. So this knife wasn't long enough to go the whole way through the first time, so I'll take it through the rest of the way. So now you already have your onions diced. Should have used a bigger cutting board, but you get the idea. So I'm guessing you don't want big chunks in yours.
Listen,
It doesn't matter to you.
it doesn't matter to me. You're sharing this meal with me, so it's totally up to you.
Well, there they are. We're just adding the onions into it. A pieces that fell off here, we'll grab those up, put those right in here. And as you can see, this is our unfinished product. So Coach, back to you on how you finish and make this up.
All right, my hands are washed. I don't have a mixer. I prefer to use the hands anyway, so just gonna dig right in here and we're gonna mash this up until it's just one giant solid hunk of meat. So here we go. Not sure how how everything works here. I'm not really a chemist, but after a while doing this, it becomes more of one solid like glob. If you ever seen the movie Flubber, is that what it's? Flubber?
The green stuff?
The green thing.
Yep, that's
Yep,
flubber.
Yeah, looks more like just a meaty flubber. So that's, I'm gonna keep twisting this, mixing it up until it some kind of bonding agent. I'm gonna say that's
The egg.
the milk, the egg, and the breadcrumbs. And
Let me clean up for you a little bit here while you're doing your working your magic.
thanks, assistant.
Gladly.
Appreciate it.
Oh, you didn't get your aprons out.
Oh man, that's right. I guess I'm supporting Milton Athletics with the sweatshirt that I found out of the locker room a couple of years ago. So then you kids try to claim it now. All right. So if you want to take a look here, that's pretty much what it looks like before I slap it into the pan and kind of fit it to the
Form it to a
form it to the pan. So here we go. I'm gonna take that,
You're gonna form it into a loaf.
and there's a big loaf of meat.
That's not a loaf. That's like a meat cake.
There's a yeah, we'll call it a meat cake.
You want that covered when you cook it, or do you cook it uncovered?
So we're gonna cook it covered for maybe the first half hour or so, and then we'll just with some tin foil. First thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take some ketchup, some mustard, and some barbecue sauce, and we're going to frost our cake. Yeah, our meat cake. We're gonna frost the meat cake here with some ketchup, mustard, and I don't know. This was one of those 10 for 10 things, sweet and spicy barbecue sauce. So here we go.
I think you're gonna need more mustard, probably more ketchup.
We have both down there. We have Worcestershire too.
Thanks, assistant. And you could do this, or you could mix it all together first and then do it. There's really no right or wrong way. If you don't like spicy stuff, don't use the sweet and spicy. If you don't like mustard, don't use the mustard.
Are they already open? You can unscrew the lid off.
Probably be enough. Go a little more here around the edge. And just a little bit of mustard. Not much. We'll just go with this. There we go.
place in the oven. Barbecue.
Oh,
Barbecue
there we
beef
go.
cake.
So there's our frosting for our meat cake.
You want any brown sugar with that, or
I
no?
think we're good. I
Okey-doke.
think with the barbecue sauce, it'll be.
Your foil's
Yeah.
upside down. There you go.
I didn't know there were two sides to foil.
Yep, shiny side out.
All right, I just learned something new in season 1, episode 1 of Cooking with Coach Wenner.
What temperature do you have the oven set at?
So the oven's set at 400 degrees. Yeah, so you're supposed to cook this till it's around 150 or so degrees. So in about a half hour, we'll uncover it, let it crisp up a bit on the outside, and cook it for another 20 minutes or so, and it'll probably be done.
All right.
If not, I guess we get food poisoning.
We'll check in on you in a half hour, Coach. Thanks.
There we go. All right, we good?
Yep.
All right, about to check our hunk of meat here. Just put it on the stove. See how she's doing. Take a look. We still got a little ways to go here.
Did you want to check your temperature?
We'll check the temp. Oh, that's hotter than maybe I got the bottom of the pan. Alright, it's about 120 right now. We need about 150 or 155, so we're gonna leave that uncovered and throw it back in for another, I don't know, 20 minutes, and we'll check up on her then.
Okay.
Alright. Going in the final product here. Got a lot of grease around the edges, but
Looking yummy.
let's see. Oh, that's definitely plenty good. That's about 8 degrees higher than it needed to be, if not more. And let's just chop right into it.
Okay, in the meantime, Phil's assistant has the mashed potatoes, some steamed cauliflower with butter.
Just gotta- I'm making a mess. There we go. Dinner is served.
Looks good. So that does it for our first edition of Cooking with Coach. Thanks,
Season
Coach.
1, episode 1.
Thanks, Coach.
No problem.